you guys talking about Victory Monday. Only one way to get that. Let's see some hustle out there.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready. Let's go now. Cowboy putter. Ready. 70 Timberwolf. Hut. Come on. Set. Rock on, lady. Ready, go. Ready, 60 Eagles, go.
Hey, you know what, man? That was pretty dang good. And you know what's really scary? It gets me even more excited. We're only scratching the surface of our potential. This team has so much talent.
Coming up, it's a rivalry that started back in 1930, but as the Chicago Cardinals and Portsmouth Spartans, today, Arizona and Detroit battle once again, and it's next.
The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seeming in the Motor City. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. First carry for James Conner. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now, after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Here's Conner. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. The numbers there for Conner in last week's game. 10 carries, 102 yards.
And a rushing title is definitely within sight, so the excitement on the offensive side of the football, I mean, they're bouncing off the walls wanting to get out there, but they also understand that they're going to face some real...
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Cardinals. Christian Kirk, touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. We saw this plenty last year in college. He loved to take his shots downfield, and that throw, that was a thing to behold there.
And we knew that this offense was going to try and put pressure on the secondary. That was something they...
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset.
And some room to work. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 71 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2. 7-7, our score after 1. Flushed out right. A giant hole up the middle. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
As a rookie quarterback, that's exactly how you endear yourself to your teammates. Give it up for the cause. It's also how you end up on the training table, too.
Yeah, it's a catch-22. Coach doesn't like it. Teammates love it. Where do you fall on it?
Well, I fall on wanting to endear yourself to your teammates, but pick your spots. Be smart about it. They need you for the full season.
Yeah, the rookie's going to learn as he goes. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Dancing, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. It's their quarterback, taking it in. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side of the field. And incomplete on the deep ball. This offense, Charles, we've talked about how well they played all season. Sitting now at 13-0 and a finish line for a perfect regular season. That's in sight. Some in the media this week were pointing back to the 07 Patriots. Of course, remember, they finished the regular season unbeaten, but they were tested multiple times in that final month plus.
Yeah, with something like 4 of the last 6 wins were one-possession games, and they played like a team that was trying to protect something instead of chasing something, and that's what happens when you have an undefeated record. So it behooves you as a team, get a couple blowouts in there so you get a chance to relax and breathe, but that's much easier said than done.
This is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Christian Kirk. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns. Here's ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense as they go to work with 12 seconds on the clock. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. A 1st down for Connor and then some. And how about that for just running out the clock? And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. They'll throw now on the final play. Being chased out left. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And Hopkins has got it. Touchdown, Arizona.
Dominated, boy. Dominated.
DeAndre Hopkins. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. Third quarter starts with a run from Connor. He stiff arms him. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 108 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. On the run is Connor. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation. Back to throw. Buying time to his left. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. How about this? Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, they were good last time out with a touchdown drive. This go-around, it's not going to be very easy starting from inside their own 5.
But they shouldn't be daunted by it. You work on this the entire offseason. You work on it in practice. It's called coming out session. Start the ball inside the 5, start on the 5, on the 10. They should be ready to go. And a lot of times, these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Forced out to his left. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. A big pickup there on the scramble.
Well, that was something to behold there. You might expect runs like that from a kick returner or wide receiver, but that's your quarterback hitting top speed.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Well, some credit there to A.J. Green because he's so tough to cover. Sometimes he causes those penalties.
And he's one of the more difficult guys to cover in the NFL because of his ability to do just about anything on a route. Hard to do. Creates a lot of pass interference calls.
Connor.
Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. We'll check on his status when we get back. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Once again, it's Connor.
And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinal. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They begin on the ground here with Connor. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And Hopkins has got it. Touchdown, Arizona.
So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touch. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Now a play fake here on 1st down. They'll roll him out right. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Rolling to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Jamie Collins just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did.